Le terrain c'est pas que pour les footers. On voit le ballon, on fait les 100 en rêve. Frappe de Mahrez, frappe de Gareth Bale.
Let's bring up the starters for your Phoenix Suns. Starting at power forward at 6'6", number 00, Roy. In the middle, 7 feet 1 inches, number 15, Mark Williams. The other forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 3, Dillon Brooks. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 4, Jalen Green. At guard, 6'5", number 1, Devin Booker. Your Phoenix Suns head coach is once again, let's cover it for your Phoenix Suns.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The vet pair on the wings with LaVine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Dillon Brooks. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Graham.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Back to Booker. Pass to Green. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Look, I don't care if Green is shooting from outside or in the paint close. This man finds a way.
Here's LaVine for 3. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Back to Brooks from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
DeRozan outside. Over Brooks. And DeRozan gets it to go.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Booker. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
DeRozan against Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Off target from outside. And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season. Pass to Booker. Outside O'Neal. The 3 is up. Hauled in by the Kings. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. BA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And so here's Sacramento. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Murray with it. O'Neal covers. Lets it go. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Murray.
The confident lefty stroke of Sabonis on full display.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Green. Puts up a three. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Kings trail by 3. Outside Schroeder. Picked by Sabonis. From 13. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. Booker surveying the floor. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Here's Schroeder. No made baskets yet. Outside Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. And here's Schroeder outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Outside O'Neal. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Kings trail by 8. Outside Murray. DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Brooks. DeRozan passes to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Green. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Monk, he's checked in for Schroeder. Kings trail by 8. Monk with it. Sabonis outside. Pass to Levine. The three. Gets the three to fall. Levine's got 5 points.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
And it's Green missing. The Kings have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Now here's Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Good work defensively by Brooks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Trying to keep up with Brooks will wear you out. He gets one step ahead and pulls right up to shoot.
Now here's Monk. No points so far. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Green. With the teardrop. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
They shoot again. And here's Brooks. Give him 8. Green, the pass to Booker. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Levine. DeRozan outside. The three. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Booker. Outside O'Neal. This one for three. He drops it from range. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Sabonis finds Levine. It's Monk on the wing. Drilled from 11 feet out. Monk's got his second basket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Shoots over Monk. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Brooks. He's got 9. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 9-point game. Sacramento passing it around. Sabonis, high post. Pass to Levine. Back to Sabonis. And stolen by Williams. Brooks, the pass to Williams. And here's O'Neal. Now here's Williams. Monk covers. For three, Booker. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Monk looking around. The fader. DeRozan. O'Neal pulls it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Back to Brooks. Green with a screen on Levine. Three-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Outside O'Neal. DeRozan against Booker. Takes the three. Suns keep it alive. From the arc. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's DeRozan. Monk passes to Murray. Here's Levine. 6 to shoot. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a 6th rebound on the night. Brooks, the pass to Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Changes for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Ellis comes in for Levine. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Murray. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Monk. 6 on the shot clock. sends it home from three-point land. Monk's got his third bucket of the night.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a three, it just looks so effortless.
Westbrook against Booker. Shoots over Westbrook. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Fades and shoots. Uses the glass to drop it in.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
The Suns lead by 12. Outside Booker. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Phoenix making a switch here.
Number 23, Jordan Goodwin.
"19 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ellis outside. Fires the three. And the Kings with another three. With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. And so it's Phoenix with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
They've got Nick Richards, and it's Allen in at the three. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, oh, he is the exception to the rule.
Now here's Monk. Driving inside. Westbrook left side. Back to Monk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and overdone. DeRozan with the power move.
And the strength of DeRozan is evident on these takes, shrugging off defenders like it's absolutely nothing, like they're not even there.
Gillespie passes to Richards. Here's Goodwin. He's guarded by Ellis. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Monk. He's got 7. The 11-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. DeRozan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Monk. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Gillespie, pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Goodwin, and there's a pick. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Now here's Monk. And here's Ellis. Westbrook taking his time here. Counted from distance. Now just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Look, you can count on Westbrook for a few of these tonight. This man has that shot down.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Different look for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Dillon Brooks comes in for Goodwin. And it's Booker in for Gillespie. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And it's Schroeder in for Ellis. The Suns leading. Allen outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Brooks, the pass to Allen. Outside Booker. Over Westbrook. And it falls all over the rim and in. Booker's got 19 points.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Pass to Sabonis. Outside Schroeder. It's Monk on the wing. Jacks up a three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Monk's got 10, and we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Monk. Here's Sabonis. He drains it from the right block. Sabonis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
Brooks finds Allen. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. To the inside. Here's Brooks. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Another basket for Sacramento.
He was well covered, but the fadeaway gives him the space he needs.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Booker against Westbrook. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams has checked in for Richards. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Sacramento. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Now Schroeder hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Monk for three. The Suns clear it. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals.
Right side Schroeder. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Oh, DeRozan through staunch defense.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Pass to O'Neal. For three, Booker. Rebound by Sacramento.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
DeRozan down the lane. That evens the score. DeRozan's got 14 points for the game.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
For three, Booker. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. DeRozan outside. Up top, Levine. Outside, Schroeder. Inside. DeRozan down low. He's against O'Neal. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Brooks against Levine. Fades. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. DeRozan up top. To the middle. Outside Monk. Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. From downtown. Hits a three-pointer. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's been destroying them inside. They need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Green's checked in for Phoenix. Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. Westbrook comes in for Monk. Here's Booker. He's got 22. Shoots over Westbrook. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 24.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Sabonis outside. Schroeder, a screen on Williams. Back to Schroeder. 4-3. The Suns clear it. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Booker. Outside, Green. Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Jones. Down low. Here's Westbrook. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Westbrook's got 5 now.
I love the power behind Westbrook's finish. He just dares the defense to get in his way.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You know, Richard, when you think about work rate, Dillon Brooks and the effort with which he plays comes to mind.
Yeah, we created statistics based on effort. Oh, Dillon Brooks would be one of the guys on the top of the list. Energy exerted, contact plays, bumps. He does everything to agitate the offensive play.
Now here's Green, and they take the lead. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside Jones. Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine, knocking down the 3.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Outside Booker, screen by O'Neal. Up top Booker, pounded by Westbrook. Booker gets it done inside.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Jones sets a screen. Sabonis in the post. Williams defending. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Keegan Murray's checked in for Jones. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Free throw drops for Sabonis. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
On the wing, Levine. Out to Schroeder. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter. Suns trail by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to Williams. Back to Green. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Booker for 3. Oh! Booker with the triple!
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Levine for 3. Fires in the triple. Levine's got 11. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for the Sacramento Kings. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, folks, for the Phoenix Suns tonight. They're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort. Just one breakdown, that's all it takes to give up 1-3.
I love playing these types of defenses. I'm ready to lace them up right now and knock some threes down myself, Ernie.
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Brooklyn Nets will go up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That one starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Kings lead by 3. And so in the game for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at center. Count it. Good.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Brooks. Three-pointer. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Murray from outside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
And he makes a first. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season, but then they went all in on the big 3 of Booker, Durant, and Beal, and that just didn't yield the results they'd hoped for.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
Levine, good.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Booker. 33 points for him. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan, a step ahead of the shooter.
And so it's Phoenix with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They lead by 1. Sacramento passing it around. Sabonis with a screen on Brooks. DeRozan passes to Levine. And here's Schroeder outside. Williams grabs the board. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in, it was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Suns third.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Sacramento has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Sabonis looking over the floor. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Schroeder with it. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Booker against Schroeder. Booker drawing the double. Green for 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
So dangerous. Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Outside, Green. Here's Brooks. Denied by DeRozan. Outside, Schroeder. Back to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Green. From the high post, Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Booker. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And he recovers it. On the wing, DeRozan. He's covered by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. And DeRozan gets it to go.
This is how DeRozan is wired. If you let him, this man will light you up, and he's had a big night.
Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Green for 3. Up top, O'Neal. There's the triple. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Kings have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Pass to Schroeder. And here is DeRozan. He's got 18. Now here's Sabonis. Here's Levine for the lead. Sabonis' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker still good.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
DeRozan against Brooks. DeRozan, left side. Pass to Levine. Back to DeRozan. And here's Schroeder outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. And the shot's good. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Pass to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Outside for Brooks. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. And he lobs it up top. And Sabonis slams it in. And that's a double-double for him now.
This is why Sabonis' teammates look to set him up for alley-oops. This is the type of chemistry that they have.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Phoenix making a switch here. Allen's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Monk's checked in. Williams finds Allen. Monk against Green. Shoots over Monk. And that one's good. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2 guard.
Back to Monk. DeRozan against Brooks. And DeRozan, the hang time.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brooks outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. 2 on the clock. Three-pointer O'Neal. Hauled in by the Kings. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Monk. Murray is screened on Green. Here's Monk. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Amazing control of the mid-range shot there by Monk.
Here's Green. Screen by O'Neal. A clear look for Green. DeRozan with the rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
The first free throw is good.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Brooks. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks comes in for Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in for Murray. You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for Levine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you look at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded. This is what Green loves to do, getting strong positioning inside and going to work.
Outside Levine from behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Green. There's a screen. Fires for three. DeMar DeRozan grabs a miss. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Monk off the drive for three. Westbrook, pure from three-point range. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Green, the pass to Goodwin. Now Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Allen with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Allen from deep. On target from range. Allen's got his second basket on the night.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
DeRozan outside. To the paint. Eubanks inside. Richards is there. And that one drops for him. Eubanks, he's got his first 2 points of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Goodwin passes to Richards. Now here's Allen. Richards with a screen. And a miss there on the triple. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. And there's the rejection. Now Green. Pounded by Westbrook. Green, the pass to Goodwin. Dunn outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. No luck on that one.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Levine. Battles for the finish. Zach LaVine.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Suns trail by 6. They've got Devin Booker, Nick Richards out there with Grayson Allen, and it's Goodwin in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Westbrook against Booker. Westbrook with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Saric a screen. Monk for 3. The Suns clear it. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Booker. Here's Goodwin. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple. Goodwin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Sabonis with it. Richards is there. Shot blocked. Here's Goodwin, covered by Schroeder. For 3, Booker. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 44.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. Pass to Monk. Saric outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. And the Kings lead by 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Monk against Allen. Now here's Monk. He's closely guarded. Great D that time from Allen. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Goodwin passes to Richards. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Richards. The Kings also with a sub. McDermott's checked in for Saric. And so it's Phoenix with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. That puts them in the lead. Booker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Sacramento making a change here. Jones is checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Right side Schroeder. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
And Sacramento making a change here. Murray's checked in. Up top, Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook with the rebound. The Kings trailing. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Allen against Monk. Over Allen. And the basket by Monk.
Just letting the play develop naturally. Monk is so unpredictable in these pick and rolls.
Booker against Westbrook. Pass to Goodwin. Williams a screen on Schroeder. Goodwin. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Westbrook finds Murray. Here's Monk. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 3.
Monk's got underrated athleticism. He's got a little bit more bounce than you think, and that helps him when he needs it in that interior.
Here's Goodwin, covered by Schroeder. Shot is good by Goodwin.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Monk. Murray, a screen on Allen. Monk for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
For 3, Allen up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
And Sabonis slams it in.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Changes for Phoenix. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Dillon Brooks comes in for Allen. And Jalen Green subbed in for Goodwin. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's LaVine in for Schroeder. Williams passes to Green. And here's Booker. 11 feet out. He got it again! Sensational!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Green against LaVine. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
He plays the game in so many different ways. DeMar DeRozan getting it done here with some nice handles.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Three-pointer, Brooks knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 2.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And DeRozan gets it to go.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Now Booker. Outside for Brooks. Clock at 6. On the wing, Green. Misses the 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one is just crazy.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
At the line for 2.
Then he drops the first.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And it's Schroeder in for Monk. DeRozan hits them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Green with the ball. Booker for three, and another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. DeRozan outside. Back to Schroeder. And here's Murray. Out to Schroeder. Got it. Good job in the low post. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Levine. And that one's good. Green.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Levine against Green. Sabonis with a screen on Green. Here's Levine for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams is...
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The three is up. Booker can't get it to go. And so DeRozan will bring it up for Sacramento. Outside Levine. Here's Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Double team on DeRozan. Levine outside. And he nails it!
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Now Booker. Now pass to Williams. Green! Oh, off target from downtown. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Sacramento. The lead is 2. Now Levine. Outside Schroeder. From deep. Williams rips down the board. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now Brooks. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Green. Puts up the tray. Green's feeling it at the arc.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Green against Levine. Now Sabonis. Oh, and somehow converts the layup.
You can see how hungry Sabonis is to help out his team. Whatever they need, this man will fight for it.
And it's in there.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
The Kings trailing. Left side, Levine. Levine gets it to fall.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
And 1:01 left in the fourth. Brooks down low, defended by DeRozan. Green up top. Down goes the jumper.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Let's see what you got.
Here's DeRozan. Now Levine. With a teardrop. Brooks outside. Now Booker. Brooks outside. Fires the three. Cleared away by DeRozan. Now Murray. Outside Levine. DeRozan.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
Second team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Now here's Booker. That'll count. Oh, missed on the tray. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Schroeder against Booker. Bucket!
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Green. Outside Booker. Six on the shot clock. Oh, no good! And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Now DeRozan. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Murray for 3. Williams rips down the board. For Phoenix, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Booker fires. Can't hit it.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Now Sabonis. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Just the ultimate scorer down low. Man on him, no problem. Sabonis will make it look easy.
Booker! Oh, it misses!
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Oh, got a piece of it. Schroeder against Brooks. Oh, he can't get the layup.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Outside Williams. DeRozan against Booker. With the floater, and got it! Another basket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Murray. Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Brooks. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother DeMar.
Here's Booker. Brooks outside. Now Booker from downtown. It's off. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes in. LaVine against Green. Left side Schroeder. From 17 feet out. Sabonis. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Answering the bell, Sabonis. Big time, guys.
Suns trail by 3. Booker with it. Now Brooks beyond the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dylan delivers.
LaVine against Green. Now here's LaVine. Defense is right there. Sabonis with a screen on Green. LaVine! Oh, the long ball, no good!
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Booker, and again for 3!
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
LaVine against Green. Puts the move on. Oh, LaVine in the paint.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
At the line for Phoenix, Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime period.
It's the fearless nature of LaVine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Shooting for Sacramento, Zach LaVine, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Both free throws good from LaVine.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And Jordan Ott decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Schroeder against Booker. Oh, another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Devin Booker.